As you can see, I'm in the car now, heading somewhere. Now, the problem that I'm facing currently quite often is that I prayed for a life like this, right? So I wanted to have this amazing experience with creating content online, with going out there, just being my own boss. And every day is a blessing. But what I want to say and what I actually want to talk about is that for me, this blessing is only a blessing when I stay disciplined, when I keep creating content like this video now. And there's so many, especially yesterday and today, it was so hard for me to just get up and do my things. People always look up to me and think, it is the reality that I am, I would say, quite ambitious and trying to be really disciplined. But most of the time, especially today, there is days where I just feel like I'm in a rut. I just feel like I get nothing done. I just feel like everyone is ahead of me. I just really think that I lack discipline, I lack dedication, I lack really hard work. And this just, especially if you're not on your own side, right? If you know that you're doing something bad and you don't change anything, you kind of talk yourself down, which is not a good trait. But let's be honest, guys, everyone is facing that, and so am I. I'm facing it, and the reason I am where I am is because of insane lot of work, days in and days out, non-stop. All of these people that say you need a break and you need balance, no. In the beginning, no, you have to experience it. You have to force your body to understand where your limits are and everything. But so do you have, once you understand your limits, you also have to understand when you have to take a break. Because if you burn out, you will have to forcefully take a break for months, if not years. So in order to not take that big gap in your whole business career or everything, you have to understand your limits. Now, I'm talking about your real limits. So push for the real limits. On top of that, I want to talk about that I am not currently working true to my real limits. Now, we have two problems here. I create a lot of content online on social media. That means that I have to be, what was that? That means that I have to be on social media. I have to be online and I have to post, which I love. I love to inspire people. I love to create videos like that. Let's face it, guys, it's a wonderful life that I'm living, and I'm really grateful for this life. Now it's a little bit sunny, so we're wearing the glasses now. But yeah, long story short, I have to force myself. I have to get the equipment. I have to have an idea what I want to talk about. I have to edit the content. I have to publish the content. And I have to create every single day to stay on a good path, to stay consistent. Now, the problem when creating is that you have to stop consuming, because unless you don't stop consuming, your creative brain will not work. You have you're drained. Your creativity in your brain is drained. Now, I'm not a big fan of talking and not really doing what I say, but quite honest, and I have to be really honest with you guys now, because that is what I want to showcase you. My real life, my real thoughts, just being honest with what I do. I drained myself in a bunch of comments. I drained myself in so much that till today I still couldn't really manage to stop, because even though I just upload, it doesn't take long and I'm in the algorithm again, doom scrolling. And yes, I do that too, but I'm stopping it now. And the reason that I'm stopping it is because I understood that consciously I never wanted to do so. I never wanted to consume content. It's just the algorithm that caught me up. I tried to inspire myself by certain people that I love watching to create videos with my own style, but integrating certain transitions, certain way of edits. And also for my eyewear brand, I tried to get more inspiration on what type of content I want to do to market my brand and all of that. You have to be up to the latest trends in order to grow your brand. But that doesn't mean that you have to consume content every day for hours and hours. because quite honest, I cannot put in the real work. Now, the second part or the second little point that I want to mention is that even though you create content and even though you say, okay, you're not consuming all the time, and whatever excuse you have for being someone that watches a lot of content, I will be honest, guys, the dopamine hits that you get from, I have to get rid of the leather jacket here, but the dopamine hits that you get from working hard is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. If I work, let's say, a good shift, let's say, okay, 6 hours, I talk about really focused work. The dopamine hits that I get is so insane. Like, really, I'm being brutally honest here, guys. You will outwork everyone because most of the people, they can't really sit down and focus on one topic. They distract themselves all the time. Wait, oh, I really hope that you could have seen me all the time. My lens was super dirty. Anyways, we fixed that. We fixed it now. And yeah, so what I want to mention is that a lot of people cannot focus on one single topic. Be it in their work, they're constantly in their breaks, in between scrolling. You talk to them, they can't really focus on one topic. We all know these people. To be honest, once in a while I catch myself being one of them as well, not really focus on a certain topic. But the reason that I'm gonna change that is because I will stop doing all of that stuff, you know, like I will focus myself on one single task. Now, that comes from a book that I'm currently reading. So I'm reading The Personal MBA by, I think it's Josh Kaufman. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And in this book, he's actually talking about how to better structure your life when you're your own boss, how to leverage, how to scale, all of that. Now, what he's also mentioning is that we all catch ourselves having a really big and long to-do list, you know, like I have to do that, and then you look up your whole day and you're actually quite busy all the time, like every single minute, every single hour is structured and planned. And here comes the catch. You barely get anything done. You barely move the needle. Now, what I want to recommend everyone is that do what moves the needle. And what do I mean by that? I mean by doing what moves the needle, that you should focus on what actually is helping you. Be it either one thing, scaling up your business. Now you want to make amount X, let's say 10K a month, okay? Talking about dollars here, 10K a month. Now, in order to make that, you need at least this certain amount that you make every single day for the whole month, right? So when you have this amount, it will equal to 10K. Now ask yourself, are you doing your best every single day to reach that amount? And if not, then how can you do so? It's all a conscious part. It's nothing, no secret, no big trick. Oh, you have to do a cold plunge every morning in order to make it. Yes, it will help your willpower, but you have to really understand what is your goal and how do you want to reach it. There is a million ways to reach your goal of making 10K a month. Now, what is your part in it? What is really easy for you to do? Are you more of the content creator like me? Do you love to create content? Do you love to create a physical product? Do you love to be a coach? Do you love to work a 9 to 5? And yes, how or which job can you do in order to make 10K? Now you have to ask yourself all of these questions, and in order to get to the, let's say, final answer is the third topic that I want to talk about, which is solitude. Now, solitude is a term that is not really used that much anymore. Quite funny, actually. Solitude is somehow eliminating itself. Not only the term, but also people practicing solitude. Solitude means the way or the art of spending time alone. Now, that doesn't mean that you feel lonely, and it doesn't mean that it's something bad. It is actually the key to success. Now, the key to success is spending alone. You might ask yourself, what is this guy talking about? Now, I really mean it. If you look up the story, there's a whole book talking about solitude and solitude deprivation, how this generation is eliminating solitude and why that is so crucial. Now, in that book and also in all of the conversations I had with really successful people, they talk about how they set aside, not just like somehow spontaneously or like just out of whatever curiosity. No, they set aside a certain time period every single day for them to spend time completely alone. And how do you spend time alone? Well, to be quite honest, a lot of people think they spend time alone, but it's not the reality. Now, spending time alone doesn't mean that you're just physically alone. It also means no music, no phone, whatever. No music, no phone, nothing that will influence your thoughts and your imagination. Now, to be honest, it also means no books, right? It's just you and your own thoughts. And why is that so crucial? Why do we have to do it? Because in our current generation, the gold, so to say, is attention. Everyone is buying your attention. Everyone is trying to get your attention. Everyone is trying to sell your attention. It's all about attention. Social media is based on that. Every single product, and if you look around, I don't know if you can see it, the environment here, but we got posters right there. Oh, join this course for this limited offer. Oh, we got a coffee menu that is currently on sale. Or we got this barber trying to sell a haircut for only $10. You know, like everyone's trying to get your attention to buy their product, their service, whatever they're trying to sell. Now, that means that if you get up in the morning and if you check your phone first, and to be honest, yes, I did that too, you will lose your attention. You sell your attention. Someone is buying your attention. So your brain is always processing somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's offers, numbers, whatever, you know, be it music, whatever they're trying to do, whatever they try to like infiltrate your system with, that is what your brain is processing. Now, that will lead to the fact, what we also see in the current researches on 14, 15, 16, really young people that are really mentally ill because of social media. And the reason that they're mentally ill is because the police, okay, not me, is because of the fact that they will not face their own thoughts. Now, they get up in the morning, they might want to do something really creative, they might want to do this, might want to do that, and they might have even a certain issue that they're trying to deal with, trying to process. But the problem is that this issue is so deep inside of them that they will never even scratch the face of the issue and will always try to get rid of the triggers instead of getting rid of the real issue. Now, what I want to talk about is the fundamentals of business, fundamentals of yourself, be it psychology, be it mental, whatever it is, you know, all of that, there is a fundamental issue, fundamentals that you have to take care of. If your fundamentals are not strong enough, you will never ever reach the real goal, you know, be it success in business, be it success on the personal development area, be it success in whatever it is. Now, in order to reach that success, you have to take care of the fundamentals. You have to put in the real work. You have to go deep within you. I believe all of the answers that you're looking for are inside of you. You don't need any book, you don't need this video, you don't need any podcast, you need nothing. Everything is inside of you. Once you understood it, and that's actually what Jordan Peterson, really famous psychologist I really like and admire, he said it. Sit yourself on your bed at night and just face your own thoughts. Get rid of your phone, get rid of music, get rid of people, get rid of everyone around you and face your thoughts. Now, what are these thoughts saying? What are you thinking about? Because your thoughts will lead to action. If you think about your life is miserable, this and that, that will lead to the action that your life is actually miserable. Now, in order to change your life, you have to change your thoughts. And in order to change your thoughts, you have to change what you think about, what you feed your mind with, what you feed your brain with, what you look at, what you listen to, the people you surround yourself with. This is the key factor. And that's all I wanted to talk about in this video, because I realized, again, I got lost. I got so lost that I didn't really like my life anymore. And it shouldn't sound depressed, but quite honest, I'm living the perfect life. It is super stressful. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of issues in that saying of a lot of business that I'm doing are not going the way they should be. A lot of things that I involve myself with are not going the way they should be going. So you face a lot of stress, you have to overcome a lot of stress, but that makes you a man, right? So I'm facing every single problem, I'm conquering every single problem, I'm either way, there's always a solution, you know. So the hands-on mentality is there, and I just have to work. Now, that's all. And I compared myself to people that achieved everything I told myself I will, and are living the perfect life. And I looked at my life, all of these problems, all of the issues, the emotional roller coaster, and me just saying everything's gonna be alright, and I genuinely don't know how everything should be going alright. But that is not your problem, this is my problem to solve. So I compare myself to the person I was yesterday. Did I do the things I told myself I will do? Yes. No. Why didn't you do it? How can you do it today? How can you do it tomorrow? So face your own challenges, compare yourself to yourself and no one else. That's all you have to do in life. And that is another issue from social media, because social media will make you compare yourself to everyone around you. And this is the most and biggest problem that we have in current society, in the future society, and in everyone and everything that we do, because comparison always kills. You have the most amazing car, you compare yourself to the latest car. Oh, my car's not even that good. Oh, the person has a more this and that. Just love yourself, love your own life, love what you do, and just be grateful, you know. I believe that being grateful attracts more. So if you stay grateful, if you stay humble, if you stay dedicated, you will achieve everything, you will achieve more. So just be really grateful, guys, you know. Just be grateful for what you have, you will attract more. Be happy, you know. If you face challenges or if you don't face challenges, if you face challenges, if you face challenges or if you don't face challenges, just go out there with a smile, inspire people, and just be an inspiration for everyone around you. I just realized today the reason that I lacked of all of that, what I just mentioned. I lacked of all of that. I'm not a role model. Don't look up to me. I don't deserve any of that because I'm not there yet. But the reason that I'm putting in this insane lot of work is now one single thing. It's the motivation behind everything. And the motivation behind everything is not myself. It is beyond myself. It is for my future awesome life that I'm gonna give to my mom. It's for my future family. Future family involves, of course, my mom, my whole current family, but also the family that I'm building. I'm building currently, or I'm trying to build, of course, my own family as well. There's no woman involved yet, but hopefully one day. So I'm thinking about my future woman, how I'm gonna have or give her the perfect life, how I will be the perfect man in this relationship, how I will leverage everything I have, and how I in the end become the superior man. Now, in order to become the superior man, like I told you, you have to put in the work. So that's all I wanted to say. We almost reached the office now. Time to put in the work, getting an espresso and then diving into a really deep work session. And I'm just really happy that my conscience and my brain didn't let me down. I believe in God, and I know that He put me on that path for a reason. So it's my duty, so to say, to show that I'm capable of achieving everything I told myself, of everything that I have envisioned in my brain, in my future, so to say, that I created in my mind, and which will be hopefully now, living as well. So with that said, guys, I wish you all an amazing day. Stay happy, stay grounded, stay faithful. You know, without God, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be breathing, I wouldn't be anything. So never forget that, especially once you made it, because He can give everything and He can take everything. So make sure that what He gives you will stay, and you won't regret it. So with that saying, wish an amazing day, guys.
Far from home, I jug and repeat, cause the bag in my bank need filling. Fuck being labeled a hero, I made way more rondos being a